Hello everyone, and welcome to the video of the post that I did earlier. It's just a few things I want to start off with. I did have an inbox which was accusing me of stealing someone else's work. Just want to mention that in the actual post, I already stated this was Arron Longstaff's build. I don't know how I can make that any clearer than what I did. This is a copy of Arron Longstaff's build, however I've made it slightly wider and taller. The inside is all my own work, but the outside and the A-frame and design of the mansion is Arron's, and he has a tutorial on how to build it on YouTube. So just type in Arron Longstaff modern house and you'll find it. Now, if Arron didn't want you to build it, he wouldn't have made a tutorial. Number two, I do have mods. Now, part of me wants to remain respectful to people's opinions, especially people that have been playing ARK for a long time, who aren't really into mods. But as I state very clearly on my post, this includes mods. If you don't like them, the post is not for you, and yet I still get comments around mods. I don't know how I can make it clearer. If you don't like mods, don't look at the post. It is literally as simple as that. That's as respectful as I can be. I appreciate it's not for you. Then don't follow the post. Your comments are pretty pointless. They don't add any value. They're just words. So if you don't like mods, don't watch the video, don't comment on my post. It's really that simple. A bit of frustration there, I would admit. And then the other comments I kind of got was around what mods I'm using. So first of all, I'm using admin panel. So if you type in admin panel and you're playing PS5, if you hold down square, it'll bring up this here. It gives you a load of other options, but the main one you want is admin panel. And there is the list of mods. So I'll go through a couple of them very quickly that are not obvious. This here is the stone looking tiles and the water effect. That's all I use it for. It does have a few other bits, but that's all I use it for. Modern furniture set, that's pretty obvious. This one has a load of different variations of stone and kind of old school looking structures. I haven't used it apart from the door. Plaster structure, any brick, and also the white structures around the house is from this. And it is exactly what it says it is. It's just modern plaster. Cooking mod is kitchen props. Ocean platform, obvious. This allows you to build with a little more freedom, like it states, which is if you're having a hard time snapping something like a table or a chair, you can take away the snapping and use free mode. This I haven't used. This one is all the marble and the pillars and the wood that you see, so all the pillars or beams, if you want to call it that, and also glass pillars. It has a variety of different structures and decorations in there too. This is probably one of the main ones, and obvious what it is. You find rugs, sofas, chairs, paintings, everything for bathrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms. These two, plants and gardening decor. Walls and floor decoration, again you find stuff for bathrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, rugs, and different structures that hold like chibis and your trophies. This one is probably one of my favourite, is how I do the clear glass. It is pretty much what it says. It's remastered the majority of the vanilla structures, and it gives you different variants of every single one of them, and that does include a variant of clear glass. That's a gecko. Don't need any more information on that. And there's the admin panel that I'm using. So they are all the mods. And some examples are, this is Modern Home. This is Modern Home. This was the one with the woods and the beams and the marble. Both colours. This is Modern Home. This is the same one as the wood. The glass beam, or a pillar, if you want to call it that, that's from the same one as where the wood comes from. And this dark wood, and this here is the modern plaster, same as these stairs. So that's a little talk on the mods that are used. So now we can take a little bit of a look inside in more depth. So this is currently empty, but it will be some form of display room. I usually stick a fountain in the middle. And as we go through, this is where I'm at with it at the moment. So this is the kitchen, in which I put a fancy fireplace in that you can see either side, and then just built the beams and walls up to the ceiling. Sorry. These are quite cool because they do have that effect, but also you can cook foods in it, which is quite funny. And I've got a second one on there as well, which you can do exactly the same. So they do actually have a use, they're not just for show. As you come out, you're now in the dining room. And a cool little touch on the modded telly is you can put a bit of ARK on it, which is quite funny. And then all I've done is stuck a few different foods at the side. Now the only issue I've got with mods, I don't know whether it does it with vanilla, is when you snap them close together, you get that little glitchy effect there. It doesn't always stay there. These giant rugs, they have different heights and also different designs, as you can see. And then we go into the living room. So I'm going to have a few statues there of stuff I've killed. I've gone for like a classic brown look, and then put the different coloured panels down there for the wood. just to separate it slightly. Again, ARK on the telly. This will be filled up with plants and books. Got a little snooker table, seating area with another fireplace. And then I kind of built this out of pillars and quarter walls. And the landscaping and gardening mod allows you to spawn in crystals, and you can change the sizes. They also help to light up the room. And then this is literally just a modern home ceiling tile, which is there. You've got different variants, so you've got that. Okay, it's not going to let me go through. Yes, it will. No, it's not. Okay, you get grass, water, stone. This here, whatever you want to call that. And that's the living room. And the next room I'll be working on will probably be this one. Do something with that. And then I'll move downstairs into the indoor swimming pool. I've made the bottom of it. And as you can see, there's two different variants there that I was on about earlier, about the remastered structure. Might allow me to do it. There you go. It's got all the different variations there. And then I just kind of think it's fun to have open glass around the outside and bottom, so you can just see into the ocean. And actually, my tech generator is somewhere down there. There it is, which powers the house, and then you get away from the noise of it, which is why you can't hear it. And you go upstairs, and I tried to make this like a little gecko habitat, I guess, but they don't actually move, which is quite annoying. They move when you get them outside, but they don't move in here. They just stay there. I was kind of hoping they would be running around a little bit, which is why I built the little frame. So that's kind of strange. But there won't be much else in this room other than a few statues and just stuff to go on the walls to make it look less plain. We've got a balcony out there to build on. This will probably be either a game or display room. And then with the bedroom, once I build a couple of wardrobes and stuff like that, I'm more than likely have an ensuite bathroom rather than a main bathroom, so it'll be built here. The brick is, like I said, it's a plaster mod. I may lower the ceilings, I'm not too sure yet. I may even build a second level. Again, I kind of made this up as I went along, just to display. Maybe a couple of crystals in there, and then stuck a really cool looking fireplace. And they don't need fuel, which is even better. Again, you can change the design of the rug and the bed. And then I built this wide frame across it 2 little beams down and then stuck a telly there. And that's the bedroom. And that is the complete build. Now if you want a tutorial on how to build that, it's like I've mentioned, Arron Longstaff Modern House. Just go into YouTube and you'll find it. It won't be as big in height or width. I've just made it that way. I think this, for example, this only goes 1 wall up, but in order for me to get swimming pool underneath, I wanted at least 3 walls high. And of course you've got the outside pool. I don't know how he got in there, but he's in there, and he can't get out because I haven't built any stairs yet. Right, I've got no other builds on this. This is my own private server. And just to reiterate my point again, this is my own server. It's not in game, it's not on an official server, it's not on someone else's. It is just my server and a little showcase of some mods. That's it. Doesn't affect the game, doesn't affect anyone else. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will update when I've completely finished the inside. So that's it from me, and I'll catch you all later.